Hey Warriors fans, before we dive into today's exciting news, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join Golden State Warriors News Today for all the latest updates. Now let's get into the big story. Paul George almost joined the Warriors. The 2024 NBA offseason has been wild, with a flurry of moves right from the start. One of the biggest stories was the Paul George sweepstakes, which set the tone for the entire offseason. On June 30th, as free agency began, Paul George opted out of his contract with the Los Angeles Clippers. The Clippers could have traded him before that, but decided not to. The next day, George signed a max contract with the Philadelphia 76ers. But here's the twist. Just before George became a free agent, the Golden State Warriors almost traded for him. Warriors push for Paul George. On a recent episode of the podcast P by Wave Sports Entertainment, Paul George revealed that the Warriors were very close to securing a trade deal with the Clippers to bring him to Golden State. That was a real thing that was close to being done. That deal was close to being done from what I was being told on the situation. They were expressing just how much they wanted me there, how I could have fit in perfectly with Draymond Green, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Brandon Podziemski, Jonathan Kuminga, Andrew Wiggins. George said the Warriors were ready to trade for George, while keeping Klay Thompson. However, after the deal for George fell through, the Warriors pivoted and traded Thompson to the Dallas Mavericks in another massive move, a perfect fit. The Warriors believed that adding Paul George would have been a game-changer for the team. After finishing 10th in the Western Conference last year, the Warriors needed a spark, and George could have been just that. They didn't know how or what package was going to be there to trade for me. It was still an opportunity to stay close to home, stay on the West Coast, and it was a win-win. But ultimately the deal didn't go through. I think Clippers didn't want a certain trade deal that Warriors were willing to give. And yeah, it just didn't happen. But it was close. It'd been dope, man. I was looking forward to it if it happened. George added. George was excited about the possibility of joining the Warriors, as it would have allowed him to stay on the West Coast and close to home. Unfortunately, despite being close to a deal, the trade didn't materialize, and George eventually signed with the 76ers on a max contract. Impact on the NBA landscape. George's decision to join the 76ers has already had a significant impact on the league. It shook up the balance of power, and the Warriors had to rethink their strategy after missing out on George. The potential addition of George to the Warriors roster, alongside stars like Curry and Green, would have been an exciting prospect for fans. What do you think, Warriors fans? How would Paul George have fit into our team? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more updates on your Golden State Warriors.